Oi. Então, né, por motivos aí que vocês já sabem, eu optei por não jogar esse jogo em live. Mas estamos aqui com ele no YouTube. É um jogo em forma de filme, né, totalmente live action, com escolhas, com diferentes finais. Eu não sei absolutamente nada desse jogo, não sei nada mesmo, sabe assim, nem do que se trata a história. E aí eu vou começar agora, né? E tentar fazer tudo em um vídeo só. Espero que dê certo, espero que a gente pegue um final bom. Acho que tá tudo certinho aqui as configurações, então bora lá. Ai. Vamos ver se tá gravando mesmo, tá gravando. Vamos lá. Legendas em português. The Shapeshifting Detective.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime of...
Peraí, cadê a legenda? Ele tá falando do assassinato de uma pessoa, né? Tá no mês de agosto e tal, mas... eu acho que essa parte não tem legenda mesmo, não. Então vamos lá.
Violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip
hotline. Informações, entrar em contato.
It's horrible, Poe.
Um assassinato
Indeed
violento.
it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Sam. Tá, esse é o Sam, né? O que é essa lixeirinha?
Exactly. Rewind.
Ai, ai. Vamos ver. Uai, vai começar de novo.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Tá, mas por que raios não tem legenda nessa parte, gente? O jogo tá... é isso, né?
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Ó. Aí, se eu clicar... se eu apertar aqui de novo, vai... vai começar de novo? Eu creio que sim, né?
You know why you're here, don't you?
Não, amado. Não
The
sei.
dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
Isso aqui é pra ficar em silêncio, creio eu, né?
It's a rhetorical question. You're going to a town called August.
Ah, não é o
Find
mês de
Chief
agosto, não.
DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else.
A cidade chama agosto, cara.
This person. This is who you are now.
Chefe do pote, é isso?
Understood?
Cara, você quer que eu fique calado, mas...
Splendid.
Splendid. Tá, vou
If
subir
someone
uma
so much as
identidade.
sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated. Deprecated. We expect you to use your ability.
Your ability.
Just don't get caught.
Tá.
And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter
Wait.
news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpet's priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
O que é isso, afinal de contas, esse SEMA aqui? Ah, não tenho certeza. O tempo que for necessário.
Yes, the chief said it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though. There's not been many visitors of...
Quê? O que travou, afinal de contas? Talvez assassinato traga alguns turistas.
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
Assassinato? Peraí, tá travando um pouquinho? Deixa eu só... Peraí. Ah, beleza.
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you? Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Just finishing. You don't believe? That sounded
Wow.
serious. You must have a serious job to do. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Bromwell. Tá.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Sure.
So, what's your question, Sam?
Que isso? Você é culpada? Tá fuck, véi. Eu vou vencer? Peraí, gente. What's your question? Você é culpada? Eu vou vencer. Você é culpada?
Oh.
Vou mandar essa.
The Page of Cups. It suggests I'm innocent of whatever it is I'm being accused of. I'm going to be seeing a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam? I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
E agora, eu falo ou não? Cara, tipo assim, pra descobrir a coisa mais fácil do mundo.
Good. We're neighbours. Just knock if you need me.
To be honest, it might just have been someone imagining that that's what aliens look like. Or it could be an observation of someone actually encountering someone who looks like this.
Perhaps.
Poe's curiosity shop is now closed.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and
Já vi isso
Monroe.
aqui, véi.
Long.
Vai para o seu quarto. Nossa, que estranho. Esse jogo é um pouco diferente o estilo em relação ao Late Shift. E aquele outro que eu joguei que eu esqueci o nome. The Complex. Tá, isso...
Barely touched cigarette to the floor and squishes it with his boot heel,
Chamaram um táxi.
wiping his mouth with a now bloodied sleeve. He
Visitar
reaches
o
into his
chefe e
jacket for
visitar a
something.
pousada.
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come. But I suppose you're between jobs? Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam, that's your cover now. So,
Tá, então...
the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead.
Violoncelo.
Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's for tarot readers.
Ué? Cartomantes? Por que os cartomantes?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Amado, mas aí também você... Eu queria entender o que é esse troço aqui. Falando loucuras.
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. And that's why I didn't take it seriously.
Foi porque ela
Because
tá presa.
things, I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Vou tentar.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too
Certo,
overworked to
gente,
solve
virou
anything. That
Sherlock
gives you a
Holmes
license to
agora.
talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
Onde está meu distintivo e minha arma?
You don't get that. There's no badge and gun, just a hope and a promise. Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Ah, ele falhou antes, então. Tá, o que é isso? Peraí. Me fale de
What do you want to
Dorota,
know?
a vítima.
She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
Ah, é isso que você... Ah, tá.
Don't read the paper, do you?
Ontem.
Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Recebeu ligação da mãe? Tá. Onde ela foi morta?
In her bedroom.
No quarto.
She was naked,
Tá.
strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at.
Tá.
There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth.
Moeda de ouro?
I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
O que você pode me dizer de Violet? O que
Not
sabemos?
much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Amado? Você pode me dizer de
Born
Violet?
here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady.
Tá.
Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you? She told you she's taking pills, didn't she? Let me handle Violet. She didn't kill anyone.
Tá, ela toma medicações, mas para quê, hein? Você tem algum
Do
álibi?
I have an alibi for last night? Do I? Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius. Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Tá, beleza. Então, bora lá.
From the Jessica.
Visitar a pousada.
I love you, she said. Then she cut off her face in front of me. It took a lot of effort with the butter knife,
Vamos visitar quem?
alternately plunging and trying to saw.
Vamos pra Bronwyn primeiro.
Sam, is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
Ah, tem algumas perguntas sobre assassinato.
Chief DuPont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Eu deveria convencê-lo. Quão bem você conhecia ela?
I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth.
Tá. Exceto que você previu a
We
morte
saw
dela.
danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam. We're on the same team.
Tu vai ter que me convencer disso. Agora ela... Se eu tivesse feito a outra pergunta lá, ela, tipo assim, por que eu deveria convencer o chefe do contrário? Ela só ia falar, porque eu sou inocente. Então eu preferi a outra pergunta. Como você previu?
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Tá. Não pode perguntar
Not
quem é o
these
assassino.
They only tell us what they want us to know.
Ok. E onde você tava
In
as
my
21
room,
horas?
reading.
No quarto
I
lendo.
found a trashy romance novel under the
Ou
bed.
seja, não tem
I'm
testemunhas,
assuming
né?
it's Violet's.
Álibis.
It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Então, peraí. Então, ela estava no quarto lendo. Beleza. Te salvou? Você não saiu do quarto a noite inteira? Ai, as duas perguntas são importantes, cara. Peraí, as duas perguntas... Salvou? Ai, mano.
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
Tá, a Violet foi às 9 horas pro quarto dela. Você acha que a Violet é barata? Como assim? Nossa, velho, quero fazer essa pergunta não, mas vou
I
fazer.
said the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
Eu queria fazer outra pergunta, se ela não saiu.
These tattoos are a reminder that some things are best
Ai,
left
foi
unseen.
triste. Vamos pra
Several
Violet,
I
então.
assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Você conheceu a
Not
Dorothy?
really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
É muito estranha essa menina, né? Pelo amor de Deus.
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they? Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
Ela é bem tradicional, então, bem conservadora.
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead.
About the
Ask
dead.
her boyfriend.
Opa! Temos um namorado?
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church.
Por que ninguém falou disso antes?
Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Oscar, então, é o namorado. Show de bola. Quem são os outros Oscars?
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Por quê? Por quê?
Because they may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos. I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't
Bastante,
it?
amada.
But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam. I think I'll get the sign changed.
O que você tá fazendo ontem à noite? O chefe do pão disse que você tá tomando medicamentos. Vamos nessa primeiro.
I take clozapine. I think they're for
Clozapina?
anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
Senhora, clozapina não é pra ansiedade, não. Amada? Clozapina é para esquizofrenia refratária.
I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
Olha só, a Violet toma esquizofrenia. Toma remédio para esquizofrenia. O que você tá
It's the
fazendo?
strangest thing. I honestly don't remember.
O quê?
But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Quê?
I've driven by it. Never actually been in it.
Não lembro o que tá fazendo, cara. Quem que foi pro quarto da
Thank you for your dreams.
Browning mesmo?
You're listening to Radio August.
Pra
Dark
Lexi.
Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Vamos pra Lexi então.
Hi, Sam, is it? Come on in, make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Lexi. Por que você veio
The
pra
cards
August?
told us to.
As
Well, the cards
cartas?
of rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery-pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Você faz o que... Você faz o que for com as cartas. Tá.
No. Well, yeah.
Obedece às cartas, né?
We have a job to do.
Que trabalho.
I didn't say job. I said job. Okay. We make a cheese obelisk.
Vai, que povo estranho.
And depending on the shape of that job, we get different answers to questions. No, you don't.
Eu sei que você tá mentindo. Temos um trabalho pra fazer. Ela quis falar que tinha um trabalho mesmo, né? Que pode ser o assassinato, ok. Você conhecia a vítima?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Por que está nervosa?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
A morte?
Everybody thinks that. It's such a cliche. The death card doesn't even mean death. Most of the time.
Então qual que é?
The Five of Swords.
O
I
Cinco
think
de
so anyway.
Espadas.
There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
Você tirou 5 de espadas
Yeah,
pra Dorota?
I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
Você conhece Bronwyn?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well. No.
Óbvio que não, né? Que ela acha que não. E o que você estava fazendo?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
Fazendo as unhas? Posso ver suas unhas? Peraí. Foi ela que foi pro quarto da Bronwyn, né? Peraí, Lexi foi pro quarto da Bronwyn à noite. Então, me dá suas unhas.
No, I mean, yeah, I've already cleaned it off.
Ah, tá. Então, beleza, temos uma mentirosa.
With its camouflage.
A
human mind to wear.
Rain.
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way, so it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
Água quente é desligada às 21 horas? Por que tudo remete a 21 horas, hein? O que você sabe da Dorota?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was
Dorota
young,
Shaw.
had red hair, a talented musician.
Quem é a próxima vítima? Ele vai falar que não sabe. Eu possui qualquer ligação com Dorota.
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Ah, olha essa reação dele. Ah, ele tinha alguma ligação com a vítima, né?
Spoken like the true killer. Posing as a detective, trying to frame someone else for the murder.
Ficou na defensiva agora, né? Cara suspeita, hein? Como você previu o assassinato?
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
Do tarô. Beleza. O que é uma leitura em grupo? O que essa leitura te disse?
You get it piecemeal. Not everything in one reading. The last one we did showed a young woman being murdered. Young, talented, probably red-headed.
Me conte sobre o baralho de tarô especial.
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer.
Caramba.
The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
Tá, tem um baralho especial. Eu posso ver?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Tá. que você tava
I was
fazendo?
in my room.
Tava todo mundo no quarto,
Praying,
né?
actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
O que não funcionou?
My prayer that the girl would be safe.
Peraí. Então será se ele tem... Tá, eu vou ter que visitar a menina lá de novo, a Bronwyn.
With my brain, though it hadn't yet decided.
Tá, Bronwyn. Posso ver o tarô?
Mercury? Sure. I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It
Dane-se.
doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
Pode ser. Vamos fazer um teste.
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now.
Não.
Mercury agrees with you. It's nice that you're being honest with me and with yourself.
Tá,
Wrong.
beleza.
Just behind my eyes.
Ai, meu
But they
Deus,
didn't
quem mais que a gente
comprehend the
pode
true horror.
pegar aqui? A Violet tem mais alguma coisa? Será? Não. Eu acho que não vai
Spare
ter
some
mais
change?
nada dos outros,
Hold
não,
on.
mas... Só pra
Held a
confirmar
cardboard
mesmo.
sign in hand and smelled of urine. The worm
E o quarto?
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Que transição é essa? Ele tem poder, véi? Ele pode se transformar, cara! Meu Deus, não tava esperando por isso. Vamos fazer o seguinte, vamos transformar na Bronwyn e visitar a Lexi. Porque ela parece que tá meio nervosa. Vamos tentar pegar a Lexi.
I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Gente, que
He was
isso?
waiting.
Que isso?
Waiting for me to demonstrate my
Visitar a
usefulness.
Lexi.
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm okay.
Gente, não tava esperando por essa, cara. I'm not
Well,
okay.
if you're worried, I should be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Are you worried?
Você
Only
tá...
if you are. This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
Ah, teve nada,
To the room,
cara.
bathed in blue light, with the glass walls like a fish tank.
Bora
Where the
visitar a
city-
Violet.
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
I hope we're not being too much trouble.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota will be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that.
Por que
Why
eu
would I run?
fugiria?
You
I'm brave, but I'm not stupid.
Meu Deus, cara.
While I watched from the crack of the closet.
Ai, que coisa
always-
tensa.
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
All
As
right.
in the same thing we were chasing after in
O mesmo que eu
Birmingham?
estava seguindo em Birmingham.
I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Birmingham?
Stop it?
Peraí, Birmingham?
Birmingham?
The Traveller? Dead
Gente,
Girls?
chega-
Ring any bells?
Traveller?
Bron, you're acting weird. Are you still you?
Of course. No.
Bron?
Quê?
If that's you, then who the hell are you? Wait. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
It's a Bronze Age amulet with 3 circles.
Ai,
It
meu
was
Deus.
excavated at Brindley Hill the sight of a standing circle within August. You might have seen it.
Ai, mano, deu
Legend
ruim.
says that it wards off evil spirits while traversing the lake.
This castle. I'm surprised to see you
Putz,
here.
velho, deu ruim, velho.
I didn't kill Dorota.
You're a prime suspect. And your alibi is that you were in the guest house with another prime suspect at the time. It doesn't look good for you.
Have you got a problem with me?
Everyone has a problem with you, Bronwyn. I can arrest you for something right now. How does perverting the course of justice sound?
Kinky.
Oh, you are pushing me today, young lady.
I love you, she said. Then she cut off her face in front of me.
Stay the hell away from me. Joke or no joke.
Alternately plunging and trying to saw. A
Ai,
curtain
meu
of blood
Deus.
ripped under her chin.
Ah, meu Deus. Ai, deu muito ruim, cara.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Tá, não vai dar nada, não.
I'm Violet.
Não vai dar nada, vai ficar bem, vai ficar tudo
I
bem.
stared into the hole.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
É uma carta pra você. Ok.
Great. What do you want to know about?
The murder. Sam.
Do amor da minha
My
vida.
love life.
I think the tarot wants to ask a different question, but... The devil. You're letting yourself be manipulated by someone who isn't good for you. Or... maybe it means you're having fantastic sex. You might like playing the victim.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
Oh, I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it's mine?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
Ah.
Much theatricality surrounding this
Ai,
demon.
gente,
This
eu tô
ghost of a
fazendo
phenomenon.
só besteira,
Mrs.
cara.
Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning to be here?
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave. Or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die? Why do you think the police suspect?
Now that's a very good question. Logically speaking, you'd assume all three of us were in on it. Or none of us.
It took
Ai,
time
meu
for
Deus,
her
tá
fall,
muito difícil.
but the demon
Vamos
knew.
visitar
Sooner-
Lexi.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening last?
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you?
Eu não te vi por aí ontem à
I didn't
noite.
see you around yesterday evening. But you were...
Oh no, was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since...
Nossa, cara, é muita mentira
For
atrás
ages.
de mentira.
I didn't come into your room, did I?
No. Yes.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I do that. It only seems to happen when there's a lot of bad energy floating around. Bronwyn says I just stand there and stare. I didn't catch you, not sleeping, did I?
Meu Deus.
pushing lungs out of the way until breathing
Para
hurt.
táxi visitar o chefe.
What's going on, Violet? Is everything okay?
Yes, No, I'm not okay.
What's the matter?
The new detective, Zach.
Eu acho que
I
posso ser o
think I
assassino.
might. I
Eu não me
don't
sinto
feel
segura.
safe.
O novo
The new
detetive está agindo de
detective,
forma
Zach.
estranha.
I
Eu acho que
think-
posso ser o assassino.
Have you stopped taking the pills? Look, just take the pills. Dr. Tanner said you'd start hearing and seeing things again. You're no good to me like that. Just take the goddamn pills. Off you go. I'm being subtle. I don't want to see you back here, okay? You got anything to report, give me a call. Any problems, talk to Danny.
Quem que é Danny?
Danny, remember?
Danny?
We just talked about this. I said I'd post somebody this morning, and I did. Then I told you it was Danny. Take the pills, Violet. Take the pills.
Então, temos Danny aqui que é o guarda.
Was around her hollowed out
Beleza,
heart.
temos
He
guarda.
gave her a moment of peace. She made her decision, and the resolve soothed the scratches in her throat.
Vá para o quarto. Ah, peraí. Deixa eu só
Subtle
visitar a
human
Bronwyn
way.
de
Of
novo.
course she did.
Pra ver se tem algum... Ah, não, tem.
Sickness was going as easily as she could
Danny.
see the light at the end.
Vá para o quarto. Vamos virar agora esse cara aqui.
Hello, I'm Rain.
I'm Rain.
I'm Rain.
Bora visitar aqui, ó.
They never do. All
Ai,
humans
gente, que
don't want to die. But more than that,
vamos
humans don't want to
visitar
be in pain.
Lexi.
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
A pessoa tá agindo
Why are
muito
you
como se
worried
fosse
about
inocente, né?
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
That's not even funny, Rain. Bronwyn's the least murdery person we know. Okay, let's say she did do it. What possible reason could she have for killing Dorota?
Psychopathic tendencies?
Crime
Crime of
passional.
passion?
Maybe Bronwyn and Dorota were secretly lovers. And Bronwyn found out that Dorota was seeing someone else and killed her in a jealous fit of rage. Or maybe that's just another one of your twisted late night fantasies, in which case, leave me out of it.
Tá.
More pain.
Eu vou visitar a
no
Bronwyn
more.
por último, porque,
No more.
né, teve um pequeno contratempo aí com a gente.
Of course, there was more. Pills don't work
Peraí, por
very
que eu não consigo visitar a Violet? Ela não tá aqui.
It was taken to the hospital before the pills tore apart her liver. The doctors, the one.
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Onto what exactly?
The real reason we're here? The real reason we're here?
Fizemos ontem à noite
What we did?
nosso
Our
papel no
role in the
assassinato.
murder.
A verdadeira
The real
razão
reason
pela
we're
qual
here.
estamos aqui.
Sam's not a mind reader. At least I don't think so.
Opa!
Just try not to let anything slip.
Tá, então descobrimos que tem uma... eles estão mentindo. A razão dos cartomantes estarem na cidade. Tudo mentiroso, véi. Então nós temos uma outra razão que precisamos descobrir, beleza.
Apart and bled out with her, her true final bedfellow. But the virus wasn't quite.
A Violet continua... Como é que pode, né,
Alone
cara?
couldn't start the contagion. It needed
A Lexi não tem nada, né?
so easy. They paraded her face
Tomaram
on
táxi e
post.
visitaram o chefe.
I'm busy. You gonna turn yourself in?
Yeah.
Opa! Acho que não foi
Não.
ele, não.
Then you're wasting my time.
The demons gave
Tem...
louder voice
Saiu. Vem!
and let them spread. A boy this time. Good.
Ai,
They
meu
were more
Deus.
successful after the.
Quem que a gente não transformou ainda? Já transformei. Falta essa menina aqui e o chefe.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
I'm Lexi.
I'm Lexi.
Ai, Deus.
After the first bell, no one would go to your
Visitar
funeral.
Violet.
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave.
A polícia quer usar a
The police want alibis from everyone for last night.
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam?
Ela realmente não lembra.
You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
Grown his host,
Tá, nada
gotten
de
too big
útil.
for this poor.
Roman.
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. You're just fine.
Do you think Sam suspects?
Maybe. But it'll be difficult to prove.
Provar o quê?
The next was another boy, slight
Ai,
for his age,
Jesus,
light.
Rainy.
Oh, Lex. Oh my god. There's a shapeshifter in the guest house. They were just here as Bron. I tried to stop them, but I couldn't.
We pranked you.
What? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, thanks for that. You know, I'm as much up for a joke as the next guy, but you gotta stop doing that. There's lives at stake here. Lives at stake.
How are you?
Era uma
How
gravação, cara.
Do you think Bronwyn might get falsely imprisoned? It happens all the time.
Are you looking to take over?
No. I'm just worried.
Like a virus from person to person with no
Chamaram
touch.
táxi e visitaram o
What is
chefe.
it, Miss Taylor?
Why did you hire Sam?
Quem queria
Who would want to kill Dorota?
matar a Dorota?
You doing your own investigation? Great! Let me know when you find out.
Ai, que cara irônico,
Bronwyn
velho.
thinks you've got it in for her.
I go after bad guys. If she's a bad guy, then I've got it in for her.
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota?
O que você estava fazendo na segunda noite?
In hindsight, that does look like a good idea, doesn't it? We didn't believe you. We still don't.
Why did you hire
Por que
Why did you
você
hire Sam?
contratou Sam? E o blefe.
Why did you hire Sam?
I didn't hire Sam, the Shaw family did.
No, they didn't. Why?
Tarot cards tell you that. Listen, Sam gets results. Nobody knows how, but the results are got. I want the killer found as quickly as possible. You got a problem with that?
Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
Have you met him?
Yes. No?
Espera aí que essa pergunta...
Yes.
Miss Taylor, is that a contradiction? It's not what you said in your written statement.
Sorry,
Yes. Yes, you did.
Dorota.
Why? What are you going to do?
Nothing, just checking. Nobody's safe.
Is that a threat? If anything happens to the Shaw family, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Leave. Now.
Eyeball. Only they weren't.
Meu Deus, acho que eu tô fazendo...
Except for a moment.
Ai, meu Deus.
The head was a monstrous mouth of some deep...
Mais alguma coisa aqui? Acho que não.
row on row of teeth, too impossibly...
Roman... Não, né, cara?
There it was.
Rain.
Something's weird, isn't it? Bron seems strange today.
Its victims. There it floated.
Próprio quarto. Agora falta só a gente transformar no inspetor e voltar ao Sam.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Chief DuPont. Vamos lá,
Was
então.
thickened mud. Limbs slowed with each straining step.
Visitar a
Who
Violet.
knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
How's Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do again?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
O que você estava fazendo?
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember.
Ela não lembra? Que coisa, eu tava
I
no
checked
suco,
my
será?
diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always.
Ela tem um diário.
How can you not remember, Violet?
I don't know.
Ela tem um diário, hein?
Which is exactly what I said in my statement. Don't try and get me to contradict myself.
Tá, ela tem um diário, isso é importante.
Lady, that it will do no good for its disguise to float.
Ah, depois da Violet.
Since human beings
Roman.
Chief DuPont, what a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you really?
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white?
Black and
You don't
white.
know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps You've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
Você acha que
You're a con. You're a murderer.
Murderer?
I haven't asked anyone for a penny.
Murderer achei muito pesado.
And the entity had devoured her and taken her form.
Vamos pra Rainy.
Good evening, Chief Dupont.
Dorota's family, what does the tarot say about them?
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Bronwyn
já
never...
foi presa.
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character, if you play D&D.
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police? Have
Você-
you ever been in trouble with the police?
Lexi.
No. Not to my knowledge. She's sweet and innocent. Or haven't you picked up on that yet?
Eu percebi que ela mente
Over
pra
my own
caramba.
and regurgitated a worm-like thing.
Lexi.
Oh, Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
Tell me about Bronwyn.
Por que você
Why
está
you-
aqui?
Well, it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go.
Ai,
guess
velho,
you could call
é
it
muita
destiny.
mentira atrás de mentira.
Do you know anyone here?
No, I can honestly swear I don't know any Augustives? Augustonians? Augustins until we got here.
Tell me about...
Tell me about
She's an
Bronwyn.
Aquarius, her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Ah!
Is she your
Ela é
leader?
sua líder, ela já tinha matado
Has she
antes.
killed
Tá preparada para ir
Are
pra
you
cadeia
prepared to go
por
to
ela.
jail? Is
Ela
she
é
your
sua
leader?
líder?
Leader? This isn't a cult. She looks after me and Rain. Make sure we eat healthy and brush our teeth.
Tá, então ela é a líder.
What were you doing last night?
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on her. Bron can vouch for me.
Bronwyn.
I went and relayed my thoughts through the worm.
Tá.
A new life with the bag lady's worm inside my brain.
Beleza, então vamos voltar pro
Small talk
Sam.
with the servers at the
E agora conversar com todo mundo.
strolled past on the sidewalk. Not this one, the worm.
Before you even open your mouth, I'd just like to remind everyone around here that I did not kill Dorota. Question after question after question after question. If Chief DuPont thought it was me, I'd still be at the station. So can we please talk about something else?
Eu acho que você tá um pouco estressada, né? Tá,
Spare some change.
Bronwyn. Nada.
Close held a cardboard sign in hand and smelled the
Rain. Nada.
worm. Did not hear the usual refrain.
Lexi. Nada.
What's special about this one?
Tomaram.
It's 6 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip
Agora tem
Festival has
legenda,
been
né?
postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival.
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Ou. Vamos pro próximo capítulo, né?
Walls like a fish tank, where the city sleeps below.
Oscar.
Who are you?
Ah, o namorado dela. Eu sou um detetive metamorfo? Eu sou o Sam. Os Shaws me contrataram para investigar o assassinato.
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them.
Quanto tempo você namora com ela?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. We did care for each other.
Quem poderia ter feito isso com ela?
No, no one. She was really popular.
O que você pode me contar sobre os
Not
pais
much.
dela?
They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
Você viu
Yeah,
ontem?
I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, you know, hanging out. I left at about 5.
Tá, 17 horas, o namorado tava lá. 17 horas, namorado. Onde você estava às
Playing
20
football.
horas?
It was just 5 aside. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
Pera aí, então ele tava jogando... O namorado tava jogando futebol até as 9h30. Ligou para ela, mas ela não atendeu, né? Isso? É possível que o assassino...
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Eita! O armário é grande. Você já se escondeu lá
Not
antes?
hidden. Well, she liked it. Liked me to watch. Not other guys. Just she had these, you know, voyeur fantasies.
Entendi. Descreva.
She'd ask me to hide in the upstairs closet. And then she'd walk in and strip off. Start touching herself. She got upset if I came out before she'd finished. I'm sorry, is this helping with the investigation?
Muito, muito. E tinha no armário.
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a
vestido de
wedding
noiva.
dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it.
Vestido
Not
de
even as a
noiva?
joke.
Cough. A lot of people wanted Zoe dead.
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright?
Sei. Tava jogando futebol.
Yeah, that's what you told me too.
Tá,
Not a
mas tem
suspect.
álibi? Tipo assim, os caras estão confirmando isso? Quem está na sua lista?
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
Eu colocaria o namorado. Eu colocaria... E a família, cara? Cara, o namorado com certeza é
Dorota's an only
suspeito.
child. She lived with her mum and dad. Monday night was movie night, so they'd go and watch the 8 o'clock at the Odeon. Dorota would get the house to herself.
Ah, tá, os pais estavam no
They're
cinema.
devastated, naturally. They left town to stay with relatives. You didn't do it, Sam. Although, perhaps I should have made them stay. Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
E esse viajante?
His skull, he stops moving. The
E esse
stream flows
viajante,
smoothly in the
cara?
distance. The girl reaches for
tá
something in Lung's
pousado.
jacket. The phone.
Tá, agora eu tenho que conversar com todos
She hit
eles.
speed
Ai,
dial.
meu Deus. Por que alguém
She
mataria a
flaunts
Dorota?
herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother?
Você sabe muito sobre a Dorota. Para quem elas eram?
Ask Zach Weston.
Quê?
He took them.
Quem é Zach Weston?
Zach's the local photographer.
Opa.
You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking.
Fotógrafo. Onde ele tá?
At Weston's Photographic? Off the high road? It's late, but he's always there.
Como você
I
sabe
have a good
disso?
memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
Ah, se você tem boa memória, por que você não lembra de ontem?
Vicar's son. No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Você sabe sobre mim? Ai,
The
meu
masks
Deus.
we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know, would you? Sam.
Você sabe sobre mim foi... Era
Right
uma
into my
péssima
feet.
pergunta
I
pra
slide
fazer, né? Roman. Você conhece namorado...
Yes, he came to see me.
Peraí.
He wanted to know that she was okay.
Ah, tá.
Spiritually speaking.
Você contata o espírito de Dorota.
He confided in me quite a bit, actually. He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone what he said.
Você pode me contar. Deixa eu ficar em silêncio nessa.
You should talk to him yourself. He's a lovely lad.
Ah.
Oh, she gets easily confused. Youth of today.
Conte-me a verdade.
Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down our necks, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true. To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie. Rain's a big boy, he can handle himself. Besides, I'd be highly suspicious if Rain claimed to be doing anything else other than reading on a Monday night. That's pretty much all he does every night.
Before my eyes can adjust the emergency lighting kicks in.
Sam, what can I do for you?
Como você conseguiu o nome de Dorota?
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
Fuck, velho. Então, tarô não te disse?
It kinda did. It's hard getting an exact name out of 78 cards. But considering we'd never heard of Dorota Shaw, it painted a pretty good picture otherwise. No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
Me fale mais sobre o tabuleiro.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out Dorota. Just... This is going to sound weird. Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveller who died here.
Que isso?
Yes. Well, not just time travel, time and space travel is also possible. If we accept the fact there are multiple realities,
Multiversos.
we must also accept there are others
Estamos na
like
Marvel.
us who found a way to travel between these realities.
Onde vocês estavam?
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
We couldn't save anyone there either.
Cara, o que...
The problem with travellers is...
Problem with travelers.
Let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
Por que, jovem?
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
Opa!
We're trying to save people.
Isso não está funcionando.
I said we're trying. We have a gift. We have Mercury, the tarot. It tells us where bad things are going to happen.
Então eles têm tipo essa missão de tentar impedir as pessoas de morrer, é isso?
He'd even started to avoid mirrors in fear of catching a glimpse of himself.
Eu tenho que
A
vir
pale gaunt.
Hi Sam, back
a
from
Brown e
already?
visitar ele, beleza. Me fale do seu tabuleiro.
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works? Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that. With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
A luz do sol.
Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name.
Entendi.
Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
Wow.
I know, mind-blowing.
Você conhecia o namorado?
No, I think Bronwyn met him though.
Quando?
This morning. He only wanted to see her. I guess he didn't want anyone else to hear what he had to say.
E os
Clever.
viajantes?
That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it? Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess she must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel? Cheeky? Are you flirting with me? Oh dear, am I blushing again? There's a murder to solve. Maybe you should do that first, then me. No, not like that.
Eu acho que ela é uma pessoa mais fácil de conseguir informação, mas vamos
I
lá.
didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
Depende do porquê você mentiu.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. But there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was though, cross my heart and hope to die.
Oh, meu Deus do céu. Tá, vamos
They
virar
have been
Ron,
doing this for the
visitar
last
o
14
Lexi.
days.
Your ability isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
Meu Deus do céu, velho. Tem que visitar o Lexi agora.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Ah, agora eu posso virar ele também, putz.
Seemingly, as they waited for him to elaborate.
Vamos visitar
Your probe so far,
o Rain aqui. Liberar ele pra falar com
You can tell
Sam.
Sam about Birmingham. What did you tell the police you were doing?
I told them the truth, that I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading?
You already told us. 8 o'clock. Bron, are you okay?
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
Próxima leitura, 8 horas? Como assim? Próxima leitura. Quero só ver na hora que esse poder acabar e eu me ferrar.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check.
I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then
Isso.
I guess I'm sure.
Maravilhoso.
But they were too tired, too drained to argue.
Tá, vamos visitar os outros, depois a gente vira o Sam,
Whitfield
conversa com ele
conceded
de
with a sigh.
novo.
If you...
Vamos lá.
I'm truly sorry about Dorota. I didn't see you here last.
What are you implying?
It's just suspicious. Nothing.
Sorry. All this talk of the dead makes me very anxious.
I'm sorry.
I didn't really know her. I saw her pictures in the newspaper. Can't remember what for right now.
Deep breath. Let's do it then. The
Tá.
3 other scientists standing
Vamos
behind the
agora
table with
pra
monitoring
Lexi.
equipment.
Oh, Bron, I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk.
Is something wrong?
No one can hear us, right? I mean, I'm assuming this room isn't bugged, although knowing Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
You think Violet's a voyeur?
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
What have you got to hide?
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
Do you love me?
Of course I do, Bron. See? And now that's on film. I hope you enjoyed that, Violet. Listen, we need to talk about our alibi.
Opa!
What about our alibi?
I know you said it would be better if we said we were together, but lying about your alibi, that's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
We should do whatever it takes.
You're acting like we've got something to hide. Bron, is there something you're not telling me?
Ai, meu Deus.
Why'd you ask me to lie? Were you really in your room all night?
Yes. No.
Ah, meu Deus.
Yes.
Then stop with the cloak and dagger stuff, alright?
Silence that commanded this deep and dark void.
Ai,
All
meu
right,
Deus.
let's have some light,
Chamaram o táxi.
he said as he turned on the
Eu quero
small
visitar
lamp.
o carinha,
Didn't
esse
expect
carinha
you to
aqui.
come back. Have you contacted Dorota?
No.
Ela disse que
Yes.
você sabe quem matou
She
ela.
says you know who killed her.
Ah, ela te perdoa. Ai, gente, que complicado isso aqui. Peraí.
No.
No.
Yes. Yes.
She said what? Why would she say that? She'd never have said that. Why are you lying to me?
She said I'm probably confused. Sorry.
It's okay. I asked you to do it. I shouldn't get angry. Maybe you could try it again sometime? I don't know. Maybe it's too soon.
I'm sorry the police ignored our prediction. Do you get on with Dorota's family?
Not really. Especially not now. They're convinced I got her into the wrong crowd or something. Am I really a bad influence?
Yes. No.
No.
Thanks, Bronwyn. I know it's a bit soon, but maybe we can grab coffee sometime?
Que isso?
Just to chat about things.
No thanks.
Será que ele vai soltar alguma coisa?
Yes.
Vamos.
I like you, Bronwyn. How about soon?
Oi?
How about tonight?
Não, peraí, eu não tava.
I can come to the
Peraí,
guest
gente.
house?
No, you can't.
Não, mas aí também. Que isso, cara? Você acabou de perder sua namorada. Meu Deus. Não, você não pode, claro. Ai, peraí, que isso aqui. Ai, meu Deus. Não, você não pode.
No, you can't. Sure.
Ai, meu Deus, e agora?
Sure.
Será que eu marco pra poder arrancar alguma informação dele? Ele não é suspeito do assassinato, cara. Ele não é suspeito.
Então...
Ai, meu Deus.
No,
eu tô
you
muito
can't.
tentada a apertar não, mas eu tô com medo de perder alguma informação.
No, sure.
So it's a date? Sort of. I'll see you soon.
I'm sorry
Ah,
the
eu
police...
vou me
I'm sorry
ferrar,
the
véi.
police ignored our prediction.
It's okay. Just... How did you know? How did you come up with a name and then... She's gone?
She's not gone. She's waiting to pass. How could someone even get into Dorota's bedroom?
The usual way? The front door. Like, it's a townhouse and she's on the 3rd floor. So, other than teleporting or a big ladder, that's the only way.
Voltar para a pousada e esperar pelo encontro. Vamos ver o encontro.
Hi. Hey. Hello.
Quero informações, quero informações.
Sorry, I'm not used to dating so soon.
I'm actually not in the mood anymore.
Tudo
It's
bem.
okay.
Oh, I wasn't sure I was thinking on doing anything, you know, physical.
Certo.
Get up in the bed.
Que isso? Não,
It's
gente.
okay.
Thanks, Bronwyn. I'm still trying to make sense of it all. I noticed I've got some Earl Grey in the hallway. I know it sounds a bit rude, but I'd really like some if you wouldn't mind.
Sure, I'll be right back.
Não gosto de deixar ninguém
Actually, I
sozinho
don't
no
like
meu
leaving
quarto.
people alone in my room.
Well, what if I wanted you to leave so that I could make myself more comfortable for you?
Não. Acene para... Acene? Como assim? Eu sei
Get
que
out.
você está...
I know what you're trying to do.
Cara, que ele tá tramando?
Get out. I know what you're trying to do.
Acenar? Como assim? Ah, pra ele sentar perto. Beleza. O que você tá...
I really don't think I'm ready for this.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go now. I can't do this.
Tá, ok. Melhor isso do que ele ficar sozinho no quarto dela.
Crew members returning from their shifts.
Cara,
Is anyone here?
Que
He asked
isso?
and waited.
Visitar o chefe.
Miss Castle. More unexpected pleasures.
What did Dorota's boyfriend say about me?
Something about a message you wouldn't deliver? Did you want him to be a special friend? Is that why you killed his girlfriend?
No.
I didn't kill Dorota.
Yeah, let's do this again. Chief, I didn't kill Dorota. I was in my room. Oh, but you can't prove it, Bronwyn. You're going to jail for a long, long time.
Tá.
I was nowhere near.
You said you were with another one of the readers. All I'm saying is that Violet didn't recall seeing any of you.
Violet doesn't remember where she was.
Did she tell you that? She's playing with you to get you to open up.
Tá, beleza.
He reached out his hand. He was both perplexed and overcome by a frightful panic. He felt like he was going mad. Nothing made sense. He just wanted to leave.
Vamos transformar no Sam de novo e visitar o carinha lá, o Rainy, né?
It was then he heard the voice
Rainy aqui. Agora ela liber... Ah, não...
make out individual words in a language.
Acho que não vai
Its
ter nada
harsh
de
consonants
novo,
and
não.
unearthly
Eu
vowels
achei que
chilled
ia
into the.
liberar alguma coisa, mas não liberou, não.
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work. Through energy. Everything is energy. You, me, that chair. If you focus hard enough on something, you attract energy. Like an electrical current that connects A to B and lights up a bulb.
Oh, had he been dreaming?
Não, beleza.
As he is.
Vamos transformar então agora. Vamos transformar nele.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
E agora vamos
Nation, he
visitar
concluded, possibly caused by a gas or an unfamiliar.
Bronwyn.
The three
Opa, não
scientists
encontra
all looked at him
ela.
eagerly
Beleza.
as he climbed up.
Violet.
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
Nada pra
Static.
falar.
I have something that
Rainy, nada.
said with a
Beleza.
smile, trying to hide his anxiety.
Lexi. Uai,
Produced the etchings from his
com quem
pouch.
afinal que ele consegue
What's
falar?
this?
Chamar um
Dr.
táxi
Utani asked.
para o chefe.
Oscar? What are you doing here?
I want to.
I know. We've already talked about this. You said you'd get into Bronwyn Castle's room somehow and have a look around.
Why? How?
I don't know. Maybe ask if you can go around. Women like vulnerable men.
Do they?
I don't know. Do I look like vulnerable men? Just do whatever you have to, Oscar. I've got to concentrate on some other leads. So, you can go now.
The wicked or curious.
Ai, gente, então ele foi meio que ele
his eyes
se
wide with
voluntariou a
fear.
dar uma olhada no quarto dela e eu não
Dr. Remington
deixei,
looked at the others in
cara.
confusion, then at Dimitri. How did you know?
Ai, foi triste, hein?
Dimitri snapped back to reality. We've had this
Ai,
conversation
mano.
before. Is it?
Beleza, então. Tá, eu já virei Bronwyn e já virei o namorado. Vamos virar a Violet agora.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Dimitri's shoulders slumped as his gaze dropped to the
Ai,
floor.
véi. Nada
In
aqui.
silence, and he didn't dare guess what the.
Ela não tem muito o que falar. Eu troquei em ser...
I changed your sheets last night.
Opa!
And you weren't.
That's impossible. I was in that room praying the entire time, and those sheets have definitely not been changed, I can assure you. Are you trying to frame me?
Uai, não
Dr.
falou que era
Utani was the first to
blefe? Agora eu
speak.
fiquei confusa.
I'm sure. Were meant to be comforting,
Tá,
but lacked
beleza.
conviction.
Chamaram um
It was
táxi.
probably some kind of.
Violet.
Nada
Place the hand on
de Oscar, nada. Beleza, então
Dimitri
agora
just stared
vamos
into empty
trocar.
space, his eyes filled with dread.
Ah, vamos virar esse carinha aqui.
Hello.
Rain, depois
I'm
a
Rain.
moça, a moça loira, depois o inspetor. Beleza.
Feeling that he had seen his imminent and unavoidable.
Rain, can I help?
Sobre ontem à
Was there a
noite.
problem?
My tap was dripping, but I fixed it.
Dripping? Maybe I was in my bedroom. That's out of bounds to you.
Cold and hollow whispers in the
A torneira dele
darkness.
tava pingando.
Don't forget the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
What's the plan?
We still don't know what we're dealing with. There's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
What if it's not?
Then we have to assume that it's some kind of traveller.
Like in Birmingham?
Yeah, like in Birmingham.
Contact.
Então, o cara
Shared
era meio
air, a
sobrenatural.
passing germ, a gentle touch.
Lexi.
What do you think?
Oh, I'll totally hit that. Apart from the whole investigating Bronwyn for murder thing, of course. But that's a minor flaw. I can work around it.
I hear sound.
Really? Well, you know, I'm not surprised. I am a total babe.
Beleza.
It made infecting one after another as
Visitar o Oscar não tem.
street past
Visitar o chefe não tem.
bridge, past a nearly empty house,
Quarto.
the field of stones.
Ah, vamos virar essa moça aqui. E por último, o inspetor.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh,
I'm Lexi.
I'm Lexi.
It took time for her fall. Sooner or later she would, and there
Oscar, the guy I met this morning? The one I told you about? Yes.
O que ele queria?
Answers. Reassurance. Forgiveness.
Todo mundo aqui usa delineador?
Not considering what he asked me to do.
O que eles pediram pra fazer?
point when she would finally cut her strings and fly.
I feel sad.
Bronwyn said to stay away from him and the family. We're drawing too much attention to ourselves. We won't be able to finish our job.
Job?
Are you wearing a wire? You know why we're here. Don't make me say it.
Say it.
No. Stop being silly.
For its stolen place, pushing lungs out of the way until breathing.
Visitar o Oscar não foi.
There's
Visitar o
enough.
chefe não foi. Então agora a
Thing
gente
left,
finaliza
and only the
transformando no
fall could
inspetor.
quiet him, and he could infect.
Hi, I'm.
Chief
Hi. Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Não, apertei errado.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Apertei errado, velho.
Hi, I'm. Hi. Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Home every night, night after.
Why is Sam still questioning me? Do I need to bring up Mr. Hedges again?
Quem que é Mr. Hedges?
Are you threatening me?
Exactly.
Okay.
Mr. Hedges, the man you asked me to
Ah.
you know, died.
And then what?
Peraí, então tem esse cara aí.
And then we buried him together so nobody would find out any of this ringing any bells.
We buried someone together.
Not literally speaking. You took the body and you said you'd bury it, but, you know, I'm an accomplice.
Que?
Both be going down.
Heard her. They
Meu
never do.
Deus
All
do
humans
céu.
don't want to.
You have a recognizable knock, Chief Dupont. I'll remember not to answer next time.
Do you know Dorota's boy?
I've met him once, yes.
Just the once?
Unless I've got a body double walking around. Yes, just the once. We talked in confidence. You'll need to ask him if you want the juicy details.
Hello beside her, her final
Meu
bedfellow.
Deus, Star Rain. Tá.
She'd been like this that day.
Lexi, beleza.
Parasite in her heart. Of course they
Chamar
don't.
táxi, visitar
Chief Dupont, there's been loads of people coming around asking questions. I don't even know half of them.
Did Dorota collect coins?
Not that I know of. She collected thimbles. She said she didn't need any. She had hard calluses on her fingers from all the cello.
Have you looked in Dorota's bedroom?
Lógico que já, né?
Did Dorota have any?
Maybe anyone else going for a Juilliard scholarship? But other than that, not really.
Quem? Ah, tá, não
Wasn't
importa.
sick, was taken to the hospital
Visitar
before the
a bolsa.
pills tore apart her liver. The doctors,
Beleza, agora
the
a
ones
gente
who
volta pro
cared enough
Sam.
to see the signs, helped her, or tried at least.
Voltar ao Sam. Gente, que loucura, cara. Ah, talvez eu transformar na Violet e perguntar pro chefe lá.
Hello.
Peraí,
I'm Violet.
vamos tentar isso.
I'm Violet.
Vamos tentar lá com o chefe do Pom.
The blood stained the porcelain and he relished it.
Sam knows about Mr. Hedges.
I'll handle it, Violet. Just get back to the guest house. Unless something else you need?
Let out with her, her true
Tá,
final
vamos voltar então pro
bedfellow.
Sam.
But the virus wasn't quite spreading. Made it so easy. They
Eu quero
paraded
visitar o Rain, cara. Uai.
big story, painted the town red with her hair,
Nada de
for
novo.
curiosity of the audience. Gave them a bigger home, allowed spread. A boy this time, good.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night.
Tá.
Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. It's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Próximo
The
capítulo.
demon had outgrown his.
Peraí. Então a gente vai visitar o Zek, só um instante. Vamos lá pro
Host
Zek.
gotten too.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Não. Você é Zek?
Yes. What do you want?
Estou trabalhando com o chefe do Pom. Os Shaws me contrataram.
The Shaws. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
Ah, para! Vai meter essa mesmo?
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
Onde vocês estavam ontem à noite? Você é amigo? Você fotografou?
For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Ela veio?
No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
Tá, então ele passou lá.
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
Foi a única
No,
vez?
actually, I've been running a special off on portrait since she came in for a studio session. Wait there. As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
Que?
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
Para, véi. Tirou alguma outra foto?
What do you mean? Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography.
Acertamos, hein?
It's all very tasteful. Boudoir photographs are all about leading the eye and letting the imagination do the work. Most photographers mess it up. It's not supposed to resemble a Victorian whorehouse.
Pra quem?
She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Would you like to see them?
Óbvio que pode ter uma pista extremamente importante. Direcionar pro assassino, cara.
As you can see, it's all very artistic. Dorota was a natural. She lit up the front of the camera. Want to see the videos?
Ai, meu Deus, é só ladeira abaixo, velho. Tá, as fotos parecem bem genéricas, na verdade. Nada demais. É tudo no mesmo ambiente, sombra, não sei o que, mesma roupa. Bem genérico.
Here they are. Oh, no, that one.
Não tem nenhum direcionamento.
This is the one. Here you go. There's more.
Cara, o jogo...
This is the stuff.
O que, tipo... Ah, achei que era alguma coisa tipo masoquismo, alguma coisa assim. Ela se enforcando, mas não, né? Tá bobagem mesmo. Peraí, o que foi aquilo no final? Ela tava com medo! Ela tava com medo! Ela ficou com medo ali no final, cara.
She's, how you say, acting?
Tava?
Friends, yes. I know Violet very well. Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center. I'm sorry my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
Então, peraí, Zack com Violet tem uma relação. E eu tenho que marcar esse medo da vítima, medo da Dort nos vídeos. Isso aqui é muito importante, gente. Onde vocês estavam ontem à noite? Porque esses vídeos podem ter sido feitos logo antes do assassinato, entendeu?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Não tem álibi, claro, né? Alguém pode confirmar isso?
Only the roof rats.
Ah, claro que não tem álibi, velho.
Of a woman directly from her chest.
He sounds good.
Acho que com ele aqui não vai ter nada. Ah, vai. Como vai ser o encontro com o
How did you hear about that? Anyway, it wasn't a date. I was doing a favour for Chief DuPont. Only lasted a few minutes.
Are
you working with him or not? Look, if you don't want to tell you, then I'm not gonna.
Conhece Isaac?
No? Who's that?
Ele é um fotógrafo, ele tirou fotos de Dorota.
Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her. Were they sleeping together?
Ah, eu já não sei.
You can tell me if she was. I don't care. Look, I mean, if you're going around asking all these questions, if you find out anything like that, I'd want you to tell me. Thanks, Sam. Don't let me mourn if I shouldn't.
Dorota te mostrou?
For what? Boudoir photos.
Então não era pra ele,
She sent
beleza.
some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Então pra quem que ela tava tirando, véi? Não, quis dizer fotos profissionais.
I get it now. That's why you're asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
Donated to August Public Library.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know.
A Zack estava no estúdio dele ontem à noite. Zack estava tirando fotos íntimas.
And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then.
Hmm?
Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork. That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now.
Beleza, beleza.
I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one.
Você é artista?
Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet.
Meu Deus, é muito mistério, cara.
That's it.
É muito mistério, meu Deus. É uma pousada
There
agora.
simply was no denying that sickening thump. When my car...
Tá, Violet. Vamos voltar a falar de Isaac.
Do we really have to?
Sim, querida. Vamos ver. Ele não falou que eles estão em relacionamento.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
Ele diz.
He thinks he's irresistible to women.
Ele é...
No.
Óbvio que não, né? Mas... Ai, que susto. Do nada, oxi. Que é isso?
In my rear view mirror.
Que
The
foi
red
isso,
glow of my
cara?
brake lights illuminated.
Você tá, Bronwyn?
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a John somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Screamed at me to flee. The feeling...
Você conhece Isaac?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, he... Oh no. He did mention Dorota.
Dorota.
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Ai, meu Deus.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham.
Isso.
Mercury took us to Birmingham. We
É.
didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing. Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute. I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds. Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know? There are many universes. In technical terms, a traveller is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect. They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
Acho que o assassino é viajante.
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Meu Deus.
From her face. Her breath was becoming
Gente,
much more shallow.
Doideira, véi.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
I came around the curve and she was just there and I hit her.
Meu amigo. Ah, eu não posso virar a Bronwyn. Vamos virar o namorado, que é mais tranquilo.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Vamos visitar o cara lá.
I still clung to her hand.
Chamar táxi.
Then...
Ai, não tá.
Sensing the thing with Bronwyn went badly.
Why did...
I need all hands on deck. You're a hand. At least I thought you were.
Nothing happened. She tried to sleep with me.
Well, that's strange. That's very strange. Doesn't seem like something she'd do at all. You don't even look like you make a good couple. Maybe she was onto you.
Is there any...
No, you've done enough. I'll keep up my end of the bargain, make those speeding tickets go away, though technically
tá.
You'd have more points than a hedgehog if I kept them.
Ele
if I do
aceitou
catch
esse
you speeding in
emprego
August again, Oscar,
porque ele
instant
tem
ban.
pontos
Capiche?
na carteira, beleza.
Capiche?
It's language. That makes me look cool. You can go now.
I was in such a rush that I let down the last 3 stairs and nearly killed myself as I jumped over the family dog, sleeping
Cara,
in the
que
kitchen
estranha
doorway.
aquela história lá do cara
I
que
opened the
morreu.
door from the...
Beleza.
I fell down in the doorway. I was there.
Guinness? Por que
It was...
Quê? Como assim, cara? Rain.
My eyes as I saw the familiar red and blue.
Lexi. O que tá parecendo o Guinness ali, cara?
This should be a fun thing.
Eu tô curiosa pra saber essa história aqui, velho.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
It had only been moments.
Nada.
There was no way they made it out.
Rain, nada.
I watched them walk up the...
Lexi, nada.
Mouths moving. But it takes
Agora
a
o mais
while to hear what they're
importante.
saying.
O chefe e o Zack. Tá, o chefe nada.
Your daughter...
Zack.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
O que eu quero ver? Você ficou sabendo
Did
da
you
Dorota?
hear?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
That's...
This again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes, I'm expecting that at some point. It's just, you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
I came over last.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
It was an audience to be infectious.
Tá, beleza.
Here. There's so much theatricality surrounding this demon. This ghost of...
Vamos virar aqui o... Falta o inspetor, esse carinha do olho azul e o Zack. Vamos virar esse carinha, depois o inspetor, depois o Zack.
Hello, I'm Rain.
I'm Rain.
Field of stones.
Vai ficando mais curtas as interações, né?
You have a lovely...
It is quaint, isn't it? It's all my parents had when they died. We're literally sitting in my inheritance.
Entendi.
Father died first.
Heart attack.
Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when Mother died.
Yeah.
She had a pulmonary embolism.
E ela teve embolia.
I didn't really talk to them much.
Freezer?
Congelador?
Yes. She kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone.
Meu Deus.
Stored him perfectly. Still use it today.
Oi?
Prepare for the moment. The tipping point where...
Meu Deus, só ladeira abaixo, velho. Só ladeira abaixo.
Fly. There was a process. Unsusceptible high-risk groups already have a home for the... people... Hello.
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you
conheci,
know about Dorota already. All that stuff we talked about yesterday. That's strictly between
Opa!
you
Rainy
and me.
em Zack segredo, hein?
What's...
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over. Yeah?
Noite dos rapazes?
No.
Great. Well, I'll see you soon.
Feast on in her world, in her every moment of
Meu
calm, every
amigo,
smile,
que tá
every
rolando?
restful night. He tainted all of it.
Vai para o seu quarto. Inspetor agora. E por último, o Zé.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Essa aqui. Não, apertei errado de novo, cara.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Aqui.
Hi,
I'm Chief DuPont.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Deixa eu terminar esse vídeo e começar outro pra não ficar muito longo.